reading, there's a great book I'm reading by Pema Chodron called The Wisdom of No Escape. And she talks about how when people start meditating, they think, I'm doing this because I want to be a better person. And she said, that's actually an aggression against the self that you are right now. To be like,
ooh,
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that you're actually being like aggressive to your own self. She said, meditation is not so that we become a better person. It's so that we're able to be who we are in the moment fully and to begin to experience fully what it is that's happening inside of us. Because for a lot of people, what's going down is that there is a, dude, this reminds me, I just watched the Texas fucking Chainsaw Massacre. It's probably like the 16th time I've seen it, but like I watched it and like, man, I had a very strong mint tea, and like I was watching it and was like, oh my God, this is fucking unbearable. Like, I can't deal with it. I'm going to go crazy watching this fucking thing. Like, the woman who by the end is all bug-eyed and covered in blood and like she's lost her mind because these Texas fucking cannibals have like driven her insane. I'm feeling like that. But then I realized like, oh my God, that woman running from Leatherface and the whole family freaking out and screaming, how many people are secretly that woman inside of themselves constantly running in terror from parts of themselves that they can't deal with or acknowledge or look at. And so meditation is kind of like going into yourself to that creepy fucking ranch house in the middle of nowhere in your heart, and then exploring the places that you don't want to go into.
Cleaning them up.
You know what, man? It's feeling them. It's instead of cleaning or fixing or repairing, it's going in there and feeling the whatever it is. For a lot of people, it's just grief, pain, sorrow, regret. You know, and it's going in there and not being like, I'm going to fix what I fucked up 7 years ago because this is not time travel. But what I'm going to do is for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I'm going to let myself feel this thing that I've been trying not to feel by distracting myself with an incessant flow of thoughts.
Right.
And that is when you start lightening up a little bit, because really all you got to do is feel.
This is one of the most interesting conversations that I've ever heard spoken about meditation. And this is why I love listening to Duncan Trussell and Joe Rogan have conversations, because they are so skilled with how they use their words to articulate certain ideas. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. And in this particular case, with Duncan and Joe Rogan talking about meditation, the example that Duncan gives in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre idea that many of us are running away from our own internal problems and our own internal struggles, as if we are the woman in that movie running away from the murderous killer, is an absolutely profound visual aid to help you understand how you are reacting to all of the pain and suffering that you may not even be aware of, that you are experiencing subconsciously in your life. And that is exactly what makes Duncan Trussell so fascinating to listen to. With his level of expertise in shaping his sentences into an entertaining and insightful visionary experience, almost like a haiku's poetic form, is just an unbelievable skill to possess, and to be able to share these profound ideas in a fashion of words that is just so entertaining with one word to the next. It is just becoming more and more apparent that creative people like Duncan, comedians, people who have an artistic side to them, have a way of expressing these spiritual concepts and these meditative ideas in a way that can really connect with all of us. And for people like Duncan and Joe Rogan, who have audiences of hundreds of thousands, millions of people who listen to their content, to be sharing ideas like this in an uncut, unedited format is just something that I find particularly amazing. And if you would like to learn more about Duncan Trussell meditation or Joe Rogan meditation, then subscribe to this channel and visit my website at forrestneal.com. Don't forget to like this video if it was helpful to you. And until the next video, I love you all. Peace.